Welcome to Thoughts Off the Stem. I'm Justin Barone, and today we're smoking in the bong a little jet fuel gelato, which is a hybrid from Pure Sun Farms, and it's BC grown. It's pretty good. It's nice and smooth and tasty. I'm not really sure which way it kind of leans, but I know it doesn't get me overly tired, and I bought it so that just to see if that's the case. But anyway, the THC is 24.3% with 0% CBD. In the joint today, we've got Figure Mandarin Cookies. Booyah. With our glass tips, as per the usual. And the Figure Mandarin Cookies, let's see, it's a sativa. It's a really good sativa. It gets me all hyped up and happy. And it is 24.7% with 0.1% CBD. So awesome for that. Yeah. It's Happy New Year. It's New Year's. Happy New Year, folks. Thank you for joining me, Justin Barone, on your Friday, your New Year's Eve Friday at 4:20 p.m. I hope you have a good New Year's. I hope you had a good Christmas. I hope everything is going well for you. I hope you had a good week this week. Like I said, I hope everybody did well and had some good times with their family on Christmas. I know I did. We spent a lot of times, like I said in the last podcast, playing that throw burrito game, which is a fucking dude. That game is chaos. It's pure fucking chaos, but it is awesome. It's super fun. So we played that a lot, and then we got Family Feud. So we were playing Family Feud with the kids. It's actually, I find it pretty good for getting my kids to read more, because you have two teams and you have one person that's the host, and they have to read out the questions and the answers and write them all down on the little board and everything. So I find it's really good for that, and also counting for the kids to add up all the scores and stuff. So that was pretty fun. Yeah, but it's fucking New Year's. So let's cheers this up, because I poured myself a nice little drink. This drink literally tastes like Christmas. I don't know how to explain it, but if you could put Christmas in a liquid, it's this drink. And this is Karlovarska Becherovka Original. This stuff. So if you can find a little bit of that and you want a little taste of Christmas, this is it. It really tastes delicious, man. It's so good. It's not a shot. It's more of a sipper, but I didn't have a regular glass, so I'm sipping out of a shot glass. So cheers to the old year and the incoming new year, folks. Oh, dude, just like fucking Christmas. I don't know. It's like it's got ginger, cinnamon. Like a whole gingerbread town is in that cup right there. That's all I can tell you. I don't know, but it's really good. I've had a couple of those, and I saved that one. Actually, it's my last one. I saved that one for this exact podcast, because I was like, you know what? I gotta have it. I've been drinking a lot of Bailey's and coffee, but again, it's the time of year. I tried. Oh, you know what you should try? I think I mentioned it last time in the podcast. Is Chivas Regal, I don't know how to say it. Chivas Regal in eggnog. It is delicious, man. It just adds a nice little like sweeter taste to the eggnog and emphasizes all the other eggnog flavors. It's fucking beautiful. So yeah, if you get a chance to try that, try some Chivas Regal in eggnog, because I don't like rum in it. Rum's just too, I don't know. I'm not a big rum fan anyway. But I figured since it's New Year's, I talk about my New Year's plans. I mean, not for like New Year's Eve. I don't really have any plans for that. But what I do have is I have plans for the new fucking year, baby. Have you ever been in a position where you've been thinking about how to really affect your life to make a massive change, because everything that's sort of going on is, you sort of feel like it's kind of bullshit? Because that's where I'm at, man. I need a massive overhaul. I need a fucking change. So I don't normally do like New Year's resolutions and stuff like that. So instead of doing a New Year's resolution or trying to hold myself to some kind of task, what I've kind of decided to do is I've decided to have a series of New Year's goals. Okay? When I say that I'm not happy with my situation, there's nothing really wrong with my situation. Like, I have a house, I'm doing okay. And But one of the things that I want to do is get out of this fucking neighborhood. You ever been surrounded by like a group, not even like a group of specific people, but just like a group, like you're in a neighborhood and you just like, I don't fucking fit this vibe. You know what I mean? Like the people that are around you are not necessarily in the same like motivational or move forward headspace that you are. Everybody's kind of stuck in that one spot doing the same fucking thing. That's kind of what I feel like. I'm in a fucking rut and I need to change it. So, like I've said this entire past year and a bit since I started this podcast doesn't make me money. It's not my source of income. I would love it to be my source of income, but it's not. So, I'm not going to stop doing it because I really enjoy doing it. But the thing is that I've decided now I have to take all the shit that I tell my kids to do and be like and try to achieve and fucking pour that into this. Because I feel like there's no reason that I shouldn't be able to get any kind of sponsorships or things like that. So that's my big goal for the year, is to try and change my situation, my personal surroundings and situation, by putting as much effort into trying to succeed on my own in this thing and as much effort into this as I have been putting into all the other shit that I do, like work on a daily basis and things like that. I need to really start doing for me. And the reason that this has come up, okay, is because I was watching Yellowstone. And I know it's really popular. I'm not getting into the show or any of that shit. But one of the things that I take away from that is that you have to, I've always felt this way, but I don't think I've really done it, is that you have to take care of you first. And I don't just mean you personally, I mean your family. You have to take care of that. You have to live and die on that shit. They have to be the thing that you do something for. No more doing stuff for things. Does that make sense? Because it makes sense to me. Where instead of chasing the thing, you gotta chase the idea that your kids and their kids need to be in a good space, especially the way the fucking world's going. You know what I'm saying? Cheers. I'm having another sip. But yeah, I've really started to narrow down this whole cowboy mentality. Not that I'm a cowboy in any way, but this cowboy mentality that hey man, we take care of our own. And I feel like even though I do take care of my own, trust me, if there's one thing that I can be proud of as a human being out of all the things that I've done, I think I'm probably the most proud of being a dad. I'm not always fucking good at it. I'm not always the best, but I think it's the one thing that I do really fucking well. Okay? I have a great relationship with my kids, I think. They seem to look up to me, ask me things, and, try to gain knowledge and how to do stuff from me. And it makes me very proud. It makes me very full and fulfilled to feel that way and to see those things and to see the sort of the effect that it has on my kids. But that's sort of been my focus, has been me and the kids. But now I need, I think, to branch out that focus to everybody in my family. The people that, when I was younger, were always, on the branches, were out there, were always available. For some reason, as life gets on, you kind of get torn away from that shit. And I feel like this is my time to sort of readjust what the fuck I've been doing and pull it all back in so that everything works really well in terms of family. Because family are obviously the ones, not to sound like fucking Vin Diesel in a Fast and Furious cliche clip, but family are the ones that are going to fucking be there for you. And it doesn't matter if they're family, they're the people that care about you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that every family's perfect. I'm not saying that every parent's perfect. But what I'm saying is the people that are around you that you love, that love you back, will be there for whatever you need. Those are the people you got to invest the time in and start, taking care of that. So that's how I feel. That's where I'm at. I want to start taking care of a broader scope of things. And I think that the way to do that is to fucking hustle my ass off for this podcast, because this shit is fun as hell to do. And I don't know if it's making like waves of any kind. I don't think so. I mean, it's doing okay. It's got progress. Otherwise, I would have stopped and been like, I'm a fucking idiot. But I'm not. I feel like this is actually going somewhere and doing something like good and fun. Because I'm not trying to really teach you anything, even though I have the weed facts and stuff. I'm not really trying to teach you anything. I'm trying to give you a spot to have a good fucking time. Because everything that goes on in the world today is so fucking negative. Okay? So I don't want to be any source of negativity. I don't want to be the complaint. I don't want to be that. I want to be the guy that moves ahead and does what he needs to do, and in turn turns around and gives somebody else a smile, a laugh, a chuckle for the day, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is. It's entertainment, man. That's all. And even though I spout some of my stupid ass opinions about dumb things sometimes, you know, it's not really about that. It's about sitting down, smoking a joint, feeling like you have a sesh buddy. That's what I want. I want to give people that don't have a sesh buddy a sesh buddy. I'm your sesh buddy. I'm your friendly neighborhood pothead. So come and hang out, man. Smoke a joint. You know what I'm saying? That's what I wanted from the beginning of this, and that's what I feel like I think it's working. I don't know. You guys got to let me know. If you're listening to this, leave a comment. Rate the show. That would really help me. If you really rated the show, if you commented on stuff, I answer back. Trust me, I got nothing but time to answer back. And I want to engage. So, you know, you can find, if you follow me on Twitter, I'm back and forth. I may not answer right away, but I do answer. Yeah, on Twitter, I'm back and forth. So find me on Twitter at Tots420. You can find me on Instagram at Thoughts Off the Stem. Where else, man? Pinterest at Tots420. You go to Tots420.com and you can follow everything that's going on. I'm not trying to make this an ad. I'm just saying that what I want to do is I want to broaden the base that has already started, that I already appreciate, that it has helped me get to see that I can put some effort into something that I think other people will enjoy and actually get a response from it. So I think what I want for the new year for this, and what I've been saying up to this point, is that I want to hopefully grow this thing to a point where I can do this. Because the more people that watch it, the more people, like I said, I don't make money off any of these products or anything like that. So I do have a Buy Me a Coffee page. So if you donate to that, all that stuff goes back into making this. The more that I can get that financial side running, man, I can do like one of these a day. I'll smoke weed. You could join me every 420. The greater numbers that we do, the bigger that we do, then the more opportunity there is to actually live stream and do like have an actual virtual smoke sesh. That's my fucking goal, man. I've said it before and I'm saying it again. But watching Yellowstone, partially because, you know, that mentality, but the other part of it too is the fucking scenery, dude. That house, that log cabin house is like my ideal house. I would love to wake up in the morning, go out on a porch, and just stare at the fucking mountains, alright? That's what I'm saying. That's what needs to fucking happen. So, in order to do that, I need to really figure out a way to get more people to like this. And I think that the best way I could do that is by asking you guys to share this, tell people about it, and, you know, sign people up. Help me out here. And if there's somebody that you think would be a good fit for a sponsor or a, you know, advertising, let me know. I'll source them out. I'm telling you, man, I really want to work on it. I want to push, but I don't have a lot of know-how in where to go and how to do it. But if I get pointed in the right direction, I can figure it out. So, yeah, if you like it, like I said, comment, share, hit me up with an email at thoughtsoffthestempodcast@gmail.com. That's all one word, thoughtsoffthestempodcast, lowercase, everything. Yeah, because I need some ideas. I recognize that you guys could probably help out if you're listening to this, and if you're a regular listener, hit me up, man. Tell me what you think, because that's only going to help me change this to make it better, and that's what we want to do, right? I think so. So that's one of my goals for the year, is all podcasty stuff. The other goal for the year is to be, like I said, a better dad. And again, not that I think that I'm a bad dad, but I think that I can improve on certain things. After, like I said, When I veg on the show, I veg on a fucking show, okay? I've gone through all 4 seasons of this thing so far. There's one more episode left. And one of the things that I've taken away from this is that as you get older, there used to be this expectation that the elder of the group would pass on really helpful knowledge and guidance. And I feel like I've been a little bit too immature in being in passing off my guidance and my help for whatever they need. So I think that's the other thing. I'm going to rein that in and try to do a little better on that. But yeah, those are my fucking goals for the year. And I'm telling you, I will make this happen, I feel like. I feel like I will make it happen. But I need you guys to help me make it happen. Because quite honestly, you can't do stuff like this on your own totally. And I hope that whatever goals you set for the new year for yourself, you achieve them. And if you need help with them, you can always hit me up, man. I'll try and help you out. I know that I smoke weed and talk shit, but trust me, I've been through a lot of different shit that I'm going to get into in the new year that can, maybe gives me a perspective that might help you out. I don't know. I'm not saying I'm anything. I'm not saying I'm smart. I'm not saying I know stuff. I'm just saying that I've experienced things. And I would like to put myself out there to help anybody that needs that as best as I can with whatever they're doing. Yeah. So I want to get like a reciprocal situation going on. I want to find new friends online. I want to get to a point where, we can share all this virtually and be together talking as one. That would be a good time for me, I think. And I think it would be for you too. Now, that's all my softy shit for today. I have one other thing, because I don't have weed facts for the week. The only dude for real fact that I have, which I will make the sound for now, is this weekend. This fired me right the fuck up. Now, maybe I'm wrong. It's just my opinion. Okay? I haven't lit my joint. I hope you're enjoying the sesh. I hope you light your joint. But this is what I'm saying. Here we go. They made a new Batman called The Batman. We've had incredible Batmans. We've had Michael Keaton. We've had Christian Bale. God damn, I love that guy. And I can't believe his name just escaped me. And those are the best Batmans, in my opinion. Okay? Val Kilmer wasn't like a horrible Batman. He just didn't suit Batman, as far as I'm concerned. Okay? You had George Clooney. Not a very good Batman. And then you had Ben Affleck, who at first I was really pissed off about playing Batman. Then I watched it and I was like, you know what? He's not a bad Batman. But he still wouldn't be my pick for top Batman. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's definitely above Clooney and Kilmer, okay? But they picked a new Batman. A Batman that is not what I would picture to be a Batman. They picked Robert Pattinson. Batman is 6'3" or 6'5". He's supposed to be 240 pounds. So like Ben Affleck, good pick. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Robert Pattinson was the vampire in Twilight. He's all soft-spoken and like, no, I'm sorry, but I watched that trailer. Dude, I was so pissed. I was like, this guy can't be Batman. He doesn't suit Batman. He's too small to be Batman. I don't know. I can't do it. I can't fucking do it. And then on top of that, they take the fucking, okay, so here, this is the thing. The Batmobile is a big deal, right? In fucking Batman. It's like a big, big deal. Okay? So the Michael Keaton Batmobile, nice. Very cartoony, but good, right? Okay, now, we've got the new all gadgety, crazy tank-looking thing from Christian Bale from, like, the last 3. They brought a Corvette! And that's the Batmobile! That seems to be all they did. Just a black Corvette. Dude, talk about blowing it. Like, right off the bat. I don't even know if I can watch this shit. I know that the new year is all about new beginnings, and this is like a new beginning to Batman. But I don't know if this is a new beginning that I want to be a part of. See? It gets me so mad I cough. I don't know who thought it was a good idea. And the guy that's playing the Riddler, I don't know, man. I just don't... You know what I see it as? I see it as, okay, so when they did the Keaton Batmans, right? Then after that, they did the one with Clooney. Okay? Or the two? One or two with Clooney. And it just didn't fit. Like, the casting just didn't fit. And then same thing with fucking Kilmer. But boom, casting didn't fit again. Right? And then they nailed it, as far as I'm concerned, with the whole series with Christian Bale and, Heath Ledger and, what's his name? Tom Hardy. Like, those ones killed it, as far as I'm concerned. And I don't know if the Pattinson can live up to it, man. You notice how I skipped over the Affleck one, right? That one, yeah. I don't know. I'm very particular. It reminds me of the time when the Christian Bale movie came out. When that first one, The Dark Knight, came out. Dude, I hadn't been to a movie in a while, so my mom took me to the movies. And we went... We were watching it, and as soon as they unveiled... I think it was when they unveiled the... the Batmobile. I'm getting really high. When they unveiled the Batmobile, I jumped out of my seat screaming. Middle of the movie theater. That's how dedicated to Batman I am. I did a whole episode on Batman, and apparently I'm doing another half an episode on Batman on New Year's Eve. So that's it. That's all I have to say. Because I don't know if we could take this whole Pattinson one seriously. And I don't even know if I'll watch it, to be honest. It looks like it has the feel that it's going to go the Clooney route. And I don't particularly like it. It's not a knock on them. It's just bad casting, I think. So whoever cast it, they should take the blame. That's my 2 cents on that. Dude, I'm in such a good mood. It's going to be a new year. I'm going to do some new shit. I hope you do some new shit. I hope that this new year is actually like a real new year. I know it doesn't feel like it. I know Christmas doesn't really feel like it either. But like, I really hope that it takes a switch. Like, it takes a turn. And I don't know if things get back to normal, but I think I want just to see people relax a little, man. We're all too bunched up. We're neck tight. You know what I'm saying? We're totally neck tight. We're just stuck in it. Which is, again, why I do this podcast. It's the whole reason I started it. I thought it would be a fun idea to talk about weed and get high and just talk some shit. Tell you some stories. And do whatever. And now it's got to this point where it's actually seems to be doing pretty good numbers. And man, like I've said before, I really appreciate the people listen to this. I can't believe that you do. I just ramble on about whatever I'm thinking. But I would like to see a little bit more involvement from you guys in the new year, because I'd like to hear what you have to say. I want to hear what you want to talk about. I want to, not just to get ideas for the show, but like just to see what you're all about. Get a feel for, where we stand on things. Have a little dialogue going. But dude, Robert Pattinson is fuck Batman. Come on. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what this world has come to. But I don't like it. Oh. My kids made me put together a new shirt. I'm going to give you an exclusive. So that I don't take shit for what's written on the shirt. So, in February, we're going to release a shirt. My daughter decided that she... well, we were talking to their grandparents, my parents. And, I don't know, my dad said something to her. And my oldest daughter goes, oh yeah, I'm so disappointed in my kids. They turned out just like me. Ow. At the time, because, you had to kind of be there, it was hilarious. So she decided she wanted me to put this on a shirt. I don't know if it's funny. I don't know if it's a good idea. But I told her that I would try and sell it. So in February, look out for this shirt. Oh. All right. Well, those are my thoughts off the stem for this week. I don't know what I'm going to do tonight, but I hope you enjoyed the sesh. I hope you come back next week where I'll have a little bit more energy and a little bit more thought put into this. But until then, check out the old episodes. Check out tots420.com and check out the Tots420 shop. Get yourself some merch for the new year. If you want, go to the link on tots420.com for the Buy Me a Coffee and donate. If you're looking for a new bong, check out the guys at I Sell Glass. Again, if you go to tots420.com and go to the affiliates link, there's a link for them there. And if you use the code TOTS420, TOTS capital letters and 420, if you put that in at checkout, you can save 20% on your next buy, baby. But until next time, I hope you guys enjoyed the sesh. I hope you come back next week with me, Justin Barone, at Thoughts Off the Stem on Friday at 4:20 p.m. on Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, iTunes, wherever you get a podcast. YouTube, Podchaser, Good Pods. It's out there. Until next time, keep your lids low, baby.